Welcome to another Arabic Gamers walkthrough. We're here looking at DiRT Showdown. I've cut through all the crap like we usually do, and we're going straight into it, an 8-ball race in Nevada, as you can probably see here. That is our vehicle. Now, DiRT Showdown is very different to all the other DiRT titles. It's the first game that actually takes advantage of destruction derby, that kind of stuff. So it's a lot more fun, it's a lot more exciting if you're more into crashing cars than actually racing around, you know, with simulator style effects. Now obviously Codemasters have rebranded to go purely with racing, so there is going to be elements of racing here. As you can see, this is the kind of stuff that we expect. So let's see how we get along with 8-ball. 8-ball is basically a figure of 8 circuit in which you have to try to win. Obviously, if you're a little bit behind, you get caught in the center, and that happens. So let's see how we get along with DiRT in our little car. I think we're going to do a flying start, which means that we don't necessarily start from scratch. So here we go.
These drivers are looking hot, but you guys are even.
You can see more about. We did quite a lot of coverage from the DiRT event about 2-3 weeks ago. You can find all of that on the site. Here we are. We are ready now, so just going to make sure that we've got everything that we need, which we do. So here we go. Very simple controls. Right trigger to accelerate, left trigger to brake, A to boost, which is coming up now. It gives you a bit of a boost, pulls you away from the crowd. And also handbrake, I think, is B. Yep, B is the handbrake. Try to be a bit... remember, Codemasters are a racing studio now, so there is a lot of emphasis on handling and control. So don't think just because it's an arcade style game that you can't drive it like a real car. You can. You just saw me shunt someone there about a couple of seconds ago, and yeah, you get points for shunting. At the moment we're only in a race, so the idea is to basically go as fast as we can. It's only the intro race as well. You can sideswipe people, but be careful, people are on your ass as well. They'll take advantage of your situation. So we're on the final lap now. We're coming around to this. This is 8-ball. It's not very exciting, not particularly good. You can see the health bars above the vehicle. So at the moment they're green. Obviously they go orange when you're a little bit more damaged, and red when they're at the point of destruction. You get points for destroying people. We've come second, I think, here. Yep, so not amazing. The voice there is the voice of Christian Stevenson, which is kind of the voice of all the DiRT games. He's hilarious. You will hear throughout the game some really weird analogies and bits and pieces, so enjoy those while you can. They're quite funny. So that was 8-ball. What we'll do is, because we've got a bit of time, we'll try to run you through a couple more of the game modes. There's some good ones in here, so let's just see what we've got available to us. Now obviously you can go to All-Star, Championships and Legend, but you have to unlock them by doing all the events within an area. Now Cody's are very good with their menu systems, as you can see, very beautiful. So we've got a couple of events here. We've got a rampage and a race-off. Race-off is pretty much exactly what it says. A rampage is more of a destruction. But let's try the race-off first. Let's go there and see how we do with the race-off. So we get to choose a vehicle, which is good. We are in Class D, as you can see from the bottom hand side there. And there's quite a lot of vehicles. We've just gone for this one purely because we're in a race and I can't be bothered to look through it, and I'd rather A, look through some other vehicles in another category, and B, for you to explore that yourself. So we're in Miami now, in a race-off. There's our vehicle there. Pretty hot piece of ass. Looks very 1960s, which is cool. 50s, 60s, which is awesome. And you can see here we're on kind of loose gravel. So look, what we can do here, we can actually pull off track and come in for a bit more of a kill by sideswiping them. What's really fun here is actually T-boning. which is quite cool, or perpendicular awesomeness, as Christian Stevenson said to us in an interview recently. Also, obviously, the more like air and smacks and hits you get, the more boost you get. Boost is used rather strategically in the game, so you don't constantly have a boost meter. You do at the bottom there, but you know, it's all about making sure that you use the boost at the right time. So you know, to barge somebody like that, you know, to fishtail them as you're going through, to T-bone them, to sideswipe them, to bash them, to shunt them, you know, boost is really best used with enemies. There's really no point in trying to catch up with the pack, because there's a really, the game is quite forgiving in the sense that it will let you catch up. It'll slow everything down, so so you can find yourself getting back into the middle of the pack. You might not get first or second, but you'll certainly get back with the pack. And you know, this is a fun game. This is a game that's done for fun. We see is that an Airbus A380? Interesting. Up in the sky there. Just going to concentrate a little bit on driving, because it's actually quite hard driving and talking. We're on the final lap now. And here we go. So we're back in 5th. We were in 8th for most of that race. I haven't used much of the boost. I've now used all of my boost.
They made that pass look easy.
He's just come into the side of me there, so we're going to slam him and see if we get. Oh, we're trying to rotate him the other way. I'm trying to hold this 3rd position. It's actually quite hard. And there we go. We're in 3rd place, and you can see that the destruction on the car is actually quite good. What we'll do in the next level, if I remember, we'll do something called crashback. Which actually shows the kind of damage that you're causing. But look at these environments, they're absolutely gorgeous. You know, they really are very pretty. The damage on the vehicle is pretty good. Obviously you've got your leaderboards. I didn't sign up to the whole kind of YouTube stuff and bits and pieces, so you can also do that. So you can actually upload your videos to YouTube if you've got a cool video, a cool crashback video that you've done that you want to share with everybody. You sign in, the game takes your YouTube login. We're going to try to put some up for Arabic gamers, so keep your eyes out, keep your eyes open on our channel. We're going to try to do some funky stuff with some from gaming people. But in the meantime, let's see what other kind of levels that we have, what other game modes we have. Knockout's just been unlocked, which is quite cool. We've got Rampage. We'll go straight into Rampage actually, because this is one that I quite like. This is a level that's good fun, and we'll have a look at some of the cars here as well. So let's just see what we've got. We've got 2 vehicles. We're going to go for the Robson Avenger because that's the one that we had initially. So let's go back to that and let's go for it. Yeah. Okay, now you've got your decals here, so you can basically choose what kind of skin your vehicle has. It has no effect on the vehicle's kind of statistics in any way, shape or form. This is purely decorative, you know, and there's some cool stuff. So let's just quickly flick through these again. Yeah, not really a big fan of that. Let's just go back with the hooker headers just because it sounds funny. And for this event we find ourselves in San Francisco. So we'll get some nice opening cutscenes here, and again there's our vehicle sporting the Swedish colours. So here, this is, and I'm actually moving the camera now, which is quite cool. Look at the sky, it's quite funky. There's the Golden Gate Bridge, a nice backdrop setting for the game. Now the idea of this game is to basically smash into as many opponents as you possibly can and deal as much damage as you can. So this is Destruction Derby, effectively. This is Destruction Derby. And you get points. Now, interestingly with this game, you can't change viewpoint. There's only 2 camera views. This view, the chase car view, and the bonnet view that you saw a couple of minutes ago. And that's because Codemasters have said that they really want to show off the damage, the destruction that their vehicles have, because none of the vehicles are licensed. They can really show off, you know, the engineering that went into destruction, which is quite funny. So as you can see, I'm just finding packs and packs of cars to drive into. The slower you drive, the less points you have. The bigger the drive, so this is where your boost really comes into play. The bigger the bash, the more points that you get. Now this really is quite fun. You can play this with your mum, you can play this with your sister, and I'm just going to show you the crash back here. So you can see that's what happens. You've just got a camera, it takes you back a couple of seconds, you get an achievement for it or a trophy if you're on the PlayStation 3. You just zoom back there. Okay, so this is the starting point, so let's play from here. Camera view, see we've got the camera view, so we just missed that guy. Now we're coming in, boost and bang, and that got us 1,000 points. So let's go back into the game. You can see that that guy's greyed out, which means that Pierce Angel's now gone. We're sitting pretty in second place at the moment. Let's see if we can get a bit more damage on some more vehicles. So he's down. We didn't get him, unfortunately. And if you look on the bottom right, our health is just over a third. What we really need to try to do is kind of get a few more drops. Now the great thing with this is I'm going to try to get hit so that we respawn. So you can see once you're out, it doesn't mean that you're out. It just means that you have to respawn, and it just penalises you in time, really. And as you can see, you're getting a huge amount of achievements or trophies if you're on the PlayStation by doing this. And equally, if you were on the PC, there'll be some Windows Gamer points, I'm sure. So we've just been taken out now. The guy behind us took out. You can see the oversaturation of the colours and the black and white. And what we've happened here, we've just respawned at our spawning point, and we've just missed all that action on the left-hand side. So we're really desperately, we're in third place, we're in desperate need. And second and fourth, so Pierce Angel and Colt Dawson, they're out. Or Pierre Angel, oh no, Pierre Ansel, sorry, Pierre Ansel is still in. But we're in third place, having come from second place. We've got 34 seconds to go. Perfect. Now, if we just got that in double points, we would have been, I think we would have actually just taken the lead. So what we really need to do is we need to find somebody that's on the verge of destruction and death and take them out. So this guy here, we keep missing Jonas Olsen. We've got 7 seconds to see if we can bump up to first place. 4, 3, 2. We got 2,000. We got the 2,000. Where did we? I think we may have just finished. We finished second. But you can see from that there's quite a lot of game modes, and I mean those are just the first sort of first few game modes. Each game is about 3 minutes long. It's quite good fun. You accrue money, so you accumulate money. With that money, you can spend on upgrades of vehicles. You can buy more vehicles. You can buy different skins or liveries, or for your car. Obviously, the more experience points you get, the more levels you unlock. And you know what? It's actually quite good fun. The environments are really good, the colours are beautiful, and the game seems to be quite good. But so you can see here that all the colours are good. We've unlocked more levels now, and as you can see there's a lot to choose from, and we've still got another 2 rows up to go. So we're not going to play this now. Well, I'll play it, but I'm going to leave you to it, and I'll see you next time.